Oh, hello there. Welcome back. Let me tell you what we have in the bag for you today. This page right here, overthewire.org, is a page that provides educational resources to people willing to learn topics on cybersecurity. They host these resources free of charge for players to use and learn from. There are some rules like treat everyone with respect. We do not allow spam, self-promotion, alright. Do not spoil the game. Basically, do not share credentials and things like that. And for educators and content creators, do not publish credentials, all right? If you are profiting, please consider donating. For anyone watching this video, you can donate to OverTheWire.org as well. And give credit where credit is due. All right, pretty simple. So if I click here on Wargames, and if I click here, so these are the games that are available, starting from Bandit and going all the way to Formula 1. I'm gonna go with the easiest one. The Bandit Wargame is aimed at absolute beginners. Well, it's me. It will teach the basics needed to be able to play other wargames. If you notice something essential is missing or have ideas for new levels, please let us know. Let me increase this a bit. Alright, while I'm reading this, I will just give you a background on why am I doing this. 2 months ago I moved up to a new position of a reverse engineer, and basically it's really hard to settle in. So away from work, I'm doing a lot of reading, a lot of learning on topics related to cybersecurity and reverse engineering. And this seems like a pretty cool exercise to do to see how well have I learned some of these things. All right. It says here, the Bandit Works game is aimed at absolute beginners. Me. It will teach the basics needed to be able to play other war games. If you notice something exceptional is missing or have ideas for new levels, please let us know. Note for beginners. This game, like most other games, is organized on levels. You start at level 0 and you try to beat or finish it. Finishing a level results in information on how to start the next level. The pages in this website for level X contain information on how to start level X from the previous level. What does this mean? The page for level 1 has information on how to gain access from level 0 to level 1. All levels in this game have a page on the website, and they're all linked to from the side menu on the left of the page. Alright. You will encounter many situations in which you have no idea what you are supposed to do. That happens to me a lot in work. Don't panic, don't give up. The purpose of this game for you is to learn the basics. Part of learning the basics is reading a lot of new information. If you never used the command line before, a good first read is Introduction to User Commands. I did use, and I use it extensively, so I will skip this. So there are some things that you can try when you are unsure how to continue. And we are ready to start. Okay, I will skip this. I will skip this. You are ready to start. Begin with level 0 linked at the left of this page. Good luck. Note for VMs. You may fail to connect or blah 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 blah. Alright. I will skip this. Level 0. Nice. The goal of this level is for you to log into the game using SSH. The host to which you need to connect is bandit.labs over the wire on port 2220. The username is Bandit and the password is Bandit0. Once logged in, go to level 1 page to find out how to beat level 1. So I'm actually using SSH or Secure Shell in my work a lot. And basically what it is, it's a way to connect safely to another computer over the network. We want to open a terminal on another machine somewhere in the world, and I want to control this machine from my own laptop. And what SSH does, and people often told me to look at it from the point of analogy of it being a tunnel that connects machine A to machine B. So what we need to do, we need to authenticate. We have the username. Yeah, we have here username and password. Then we get a remote terminal, and everything that we write is running on that remote terminal. So what we will do, we will log in here, and it will basically be in their machine, their computer, inside their Linux system, basically. Okay, so I have the terminal here, and I'm immediately let me check the rules again. Passwords, credentials. You understand the need to create write-ups, walkthroughs, and tutorials, but do not publish any credentials. Are these credentials? All right, I won't write the credentials themselves, but I will tell you how to run the SSH command. Basically, what you need to do is write. No, I made a mistake immediately. SSH, and then I need to copy the host address. Where are you, brother? Here. Port is 2220, but we need one more thing, and we need a username, which is here, bandit@bandit.labs.overthewire.org. So let's break this command down. This is the oh, why am I selecting everything? This is the username. This is the host. This is the port right here. We are using SSH, blah blah blah. It's the program that we are using to connect to the remote machine, basically. And this is the custom port. The default ones are 22. This one is different for some reason. All right. And then I'm gonna press enter. Most probably I will get a warning saying, all right, the authenticity of the host can't be established. Are you sure you want to continue? I will type in yes. We're trying to log into this SSH server on a port with a username that does not match the Bandit game. Because the username is Bandit0, alright, so I'm an idiot. So let's do all of this again. Alright, the password. So I'm gonna type in the password. I'm not gonna say which one it is. It's obvious, but they said don't share any credentials, so I won't. I typed in the password, I press enter. Wait, let me. Oh, alright. So we have a welcome message here. Welcome to OverTheWire. If you find any problems, report them to the channel on Discord or IRC, playing the games. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Right access to home directories is disabled. It's advised to create a working directory with a hard to guess name. In temp, you can use the command make temp.dir. Okay. Let me just read this again. Alright. Okay. So Bandit has stated some rules. Bandit has stated some boundaries it has. Basically, they are limiting what we can access in order to prevent cheating or spying. It also, I think, cleans file automatically. Most probably it does. Basically, just says we can't create or modify the files in our home folder because we want to stop users from leaving junk files and things like that and interfering with others. Blah blah blah. And I think all the folders we are creating in the temp directory, and we should use a unique name, something that's not simple like file or folder or test or bandit. Okay, level 0 to level 1, it's done. Level 1 to level 2, the password for the next level is stored in a file called only the dash located in the home directory. Commands you might need. Right, this is also pretty simple. Let's see. ls readme. Where am I basically? Home bandit 0. I need to go back. And now here. Where is the file? Where is the file? My first idea was to just do this, but this obviously won't work, right? Okay. Dashed file name. What does it mean? Dashed file name. Working with file names that start with a dash or contain dashes requires specific techniques, especially in a Linux Unix environments, because commands often interpret a leading dash as a signal for a command line option rather than a file name. So they threw a curveball on level 1. Okay. Oh, I just realized my face is here, so let's maybe move it here. All right, or maybe here might be the best position. Wait, if I go here, maybe move it here so the title is visible. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it's okay. But the question is how to open this file now. Yeah, if I type this, most probably the machine will think that we want to read from the keyboard input. So nothing will happen. But we need to tell Linux that this is a file name. It's not an option or a special symbol. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing happens here. So what I need to do is cat. No, I made a mistake. Cat dash. No such file or directory. What if I do cat like this? No, this doesn't work. Where even is this? Ah, shit, I can clear the terminal. All right, where even is this located? In the home directory. Is this the home directory? All right, so here it is. Here it is. All right, so this is the home directory. And now if I do cat this won't work. But if I do cat this, it should give me a password. So the question is, let me go back to the rules of the game. Do not publish connection to any of the games. We understand the need to create write-ups for actual. Do not publish any credentials. All right. So basically, this is a learning platform and a progressive challenge. If I press enter here, it will most probably show the password. The challenge itself will become meaningless. So what I will do is, I'll most probably edit this in post-production, but let's see. Permission denied. All right, so I made a mistake here. What I need to do is, I need to go Bandit 0, and here I have a readme. And if I do cat readme, there will be a password here in this folder and in this file. All right, if I do this, it says congratulations on the first step into the Bandit game. Make sure you have read the rules. If you are following a course, please inform the instructor about the rules as well and encourage them to contribute to OverTheWire community so we can keep these games free. This is the password right here. What I will do here is the following. Can I open a new tab somewhere? Yeah, I'm here. So I'll do the same thing. Where are you? I will do the same thing that I did for Bandit 0, but instead of Bandit 0, I will do here Bandit 1. And I need a password. I will just paste the password from the README. Is it working? Permission denied. Maybe I pasted it twice. Let's do it only once. It works. Nice. I can close this. Can I close it? I can close it from here. All right, let me close it and we will continue. Okay, Bandit 1, we are here. Tell us. This won't work. But this should work and we should see another password here somewhere. Amazing. Let's open a new tab. And let's do the same thing we did. SSH instead of Bandit 0. Where are you? SSH instead of Bandit 0. and Bandit 1, we should have Bandit 2. Let's paste the password. Amazing. All right, so it has the same rules and tips like the other games. Let's go here. Let's go here. And what level are we on? 0 to 1. I skipped this one completely. Oh, that's the reason why it was a bit confusing. I skipped this one by mistake. This one I did. And the next one is this one, level 2 to level 3. The password for the next level is stored in a file called spaces, in this file name located in the home directory. What do we have here in Bandit 2? ls spaces in this file name. So this is the whole name of the file, spaces in this file name. It's a single file, but it contains spaces. Usually in the shell, spaces are separating arguments. So if we type this directly, like, all right, so I can't even auto-complete it. But if I would type this directly, like this, so the shell would think that we have 4 separate arguments right here. So what we need to do is we need to treat it as one string right here. So there are multiple possible solutions. I can put them in double quotes, single quotes. I can create a divider between each space, between each word, basically. If I do this, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Why? So this won't work, right? No, it doesn't work. Okay. So I need to escape those spaces most probably. This should open this file. Yeah, basically the shell is a bit stupid in a way, because it puts on spaces. So we have to tell it, no, brother, we need to do this like this. This whole thing is one file name. And will this work? It should work. It doesn't work. Why is it throwing errors? Why is it throwing errors? All right. Now this is pretty smart. Because we have these 2 dashes here, most probably the system is thinking that this is a big option, consists of multiple words, basically a long option, and it errors out. What we need to do is we need to add these 2 dashes right here, which basically says, oh, this is the end of options, and this is what we need the contents of. Everything is treated as a file, basically. So we are telling it no more flags, brother, no more flags. Let's open this. Amazing. Let me copy this. Let me exit, let me clear. And now let's connect to Bandit 3. Connection closed. All right, something weird happened. This should work. It works. And the next level is, so this was level 2 to level 3, it's level 3 to level 4. The password for the next level is stored in a hidden file in here directory. ls. In here, bb in here, ls, there is nothing, lsla, hiding from you. This should work. This should work. Nice. Let me just copy this and let's open a new tab. Bandit 1, Bandit 2, Bandit 3. What Bandit level? I think we are at Bandit 4. We should be. We are. Let's see if the password is correct. It is. Bandit 3 level Bandit level 3 to level 4, and then I'm going to level 4 to level 5. The password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in here directory. Tip: if your terminal is messed up, try the reset command. Commands you might need to solve this level. Alright, let's see what we have in this directory. We have in here, cd in here. If I take a look at this folder and the contents of it, alright, lots of files here. I assume 0, 0. Alright, so some of these files are broken. Some of these files have drank too much, definitely. A bit incoherent. So we need to find the only human readable file inside in here directory. What does it mean? It means that we can open it and see normal text, not gibberish. Everything else is non-human, and I think everything else consists of, I don't know, binaries maybe. If I do this, alright, so that it doesn't give me any information. All of these files are more or less the same. It doesn't tell me that the type of the file. But if we use the file command, I can do file file 00. No, this doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Can I just do this file with alright. So first things first, I can't open every file like a caveman. Second, I can't use file here, most probably because of the starting dash. So let me do a reset. It doesn't work. Reset doesn't work. So they are throwing more and more file name tricks at us, starting with the dash right here. So using file, as you can see right here, file will think these are options flags. They are not file names. So of course this command doesn't work properly. They are throwing again. They are throwing again. Alright, so I just need to slap these double dashes again. Basically this, the double dashes right here are telling the terminal, like, stop parsing options. Everything after this is a file name, and here, because all of the file names are starting with file, we are just expanding them basically before running the command, and it's gonna run on all of these files right here. So this should work. Data, DOS executable. What? Which one is this? Yeah, 3. Get file 03. All right, not the correct one, but the correct one is file 07. Oh shit. Let's see that. Get file 07. We should have the password here now. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. So let me just paste this, and let's now log in. Let's log in. This was 5. The 6 is the next one, right? 4 to no. 5 is the next. Yeah, the 5 is the next. This should work. Amazing. Let me just close. Let me just close the 4th level. Alright, to be fair, most of these challenges are still pretty basic. I think the Bandit, which is the first game, this one, it's still based on Linux rules and using Linux commands. So there are no advanced concepts and reverse engineering and, I don't know, breaking down binaries. It's still interesting, but it's still something that is pretty like doable cognitively when you think about it. So let's see. The password for the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the in here directory and has all of the following properties. Okay. We can brute force this. We can do the caveman method of just going at every one of them and opening them. But it says here, the password for the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the and has the following properties. Human readable, 133 bytes in size, not executable. CD maybe, wait, CD maybe here. Oh, damn. So each of these are folders, and in each of these folders, there are a lot of files. If I go back to maybe here, 1, 2, let's say, maybe here 1, 2. There is no 1, 2, is it? Maybe here 1, 2. File 2, file 3, spaces, file 1, spaces, file 5. All right. Alright, this doesn't work. Okay, so this level is definitely not meant to be solved manually. Like, there's no way you could open. How many of these are there? 20 folders, and each of them has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So, I don't know. In a range of 90 files or so. It will take forever, basically, it will take forever. So we have these 3 conditions. That the file is human readable, that it has a certain size, and that it's not executable. So let's go back into here, and let's do again. File. Start from this directory. Type. What do I want? Type. It's a file, it's not executable. Size. There's a certain size we need to. The exact size, basically. 1033. Executable. So this command should return only one file. This command should return only one file. Okay, so I don't want to do manual labor. Well, you know, Linux can just find this file. I just need to tell him, please do this. Please do this. These are the permissions, these are the rules. And this doesn't work. Ah, it's here. It's here. What have I typed in wrong the last time? Ah, it's fine. It's not file. Oh, my head hurts. So it's maybe here 07 file 2. And I think if I do maybe here 07 file 2, we will get another password here. And there it is. Which one was this? This is level 5 and 4, but not 4. Let's do 6 is the next one. Now let's paste this. Just a second, sorry. Let's paste this password and we should open level 6. Why can't I close this? Why can't I just press right Okay, I made a mistake. Why can't I just press here, right click and close this tab? No, I need to go back to it and then close it. Let's do this, just a second. Okay, what have I opened here? Yeah, how have I opened this? No idea. Level 6 to level 7. It should be this one. The password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. It's owned by a certain user, it's owned by a certain group, and it's 33 bytes in size. Right. So, somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. If I do, why is it opening this GitHub? Because we have here some of the tools. If I type palace, there's something here. Home Bandit 6. So this password is stored somewhere on the server. So the password is stored somewhere on the server. All right, we will use find again, because we need to find a file anywhere on the server. It's owned by a certain user, it's owned by a certain group, and it has exactly 33 bytes. So we need to search for the entire file system here. I type file, and this searches from the root, from the entire system. I want only files like the last time. I want only files owned by this user right here, by this dude. I want only files owned by this group, and I want them to be this exact size. Invalid option. Why do I have? Because I typed file again. It should be fine. This is why I'm not doing very well. We have a lot of permission denied here. We have a lot of permissions denied. I also think this is the file, but let's make this more clear. Let's go back to this command, and I should find a way to hide errors. Hopefully, I'm having this stupid keyboard, and it's a small keyboard, and I need to change between the modes so I can type in certain characters, and I always forget. So this should be okay. Dev null. This should hide the errors. It did hide the error, but it also hid everything else. Why? Is this game bugged out? Why do I have a feeling I typed in everything correctly 2 times? File. I was typing in file. Why? Why am I typing in file? Now, it works. Now this thing right here, this snippet, it's actually super interesting, because when I run a command like find that goes and searches over the entire ecosystem, we don't have permissions. What file here? No idea. We don't have permissions everywhere. So basically, we get a lot of permission denied errors like we just saw above. And my output is now spammed with errors, and I can basically go through this, and I can find the file right here. But I think we can make this cleaner. And so I wanted to tell Linux, hey, all of these error messages, I don't care, let's throw them away into the shadow realm or wherever. So now the command is clean, and only the real results are showing up. And this is basically just the 2 is the error stream. We have 3 streams in Linux. We have the standard input, the normal output, and the error. And we are just saying, all right, every error, just redirect it. Throw it into the void. We don't need this. We don't need this. So if I open this file right here, I should get another password. So we have the password, and I'm already running on 1 hour, so I will stop it here. I'll just copy this somewhere. I can continue, and let's do this in the next video. So it's level 6 to level 7. It's gonna be level 7 to level 8. Nice. Bye.